Welcome to the Vape-Out Podcast. Today we have a Stingray X review, and we're going to be playing a fun game, basically Jelly Bean Roulette.
So inside the pile of jelly beans, there's a bunch of jelly beans that look the same but have two flavors. So like if you pick up like the green one here, it could be either lime or lawn clippings. Or, for example, say there's one that looks the same, but it could either be buttered popcorn or rotten eggs. Donovan, you got rotten eggs earlier today. How was that?
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Kevin, you also got rotten eggs?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Kevin,
No, I will.
lost.
I've spun it twice today. The first time I got, I got coconut, and then I got lime.
And you got very lucky. Rotten eggs. I think Donovan chewed it twice and said, no, I'm not. No.
Kevin
And he went
chewed
and spit it
quite a
out.
few.
I popped it in my mouth because I was like, I don't care what it is, and I just chewed and almost threw up multiple times.
Yeah, he couldn't even talk for a second.
And then your
there.
breath smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
It was bad.
So I had to vape some menthol.
Also, an update from last week. My box mod has batteries, has an Addy, and it is good to go and ready. And I've been on this thing
Amazing.
all day today. I absolutely love it. Dan, I honestly couldn't be happier with it. The thing is amazing.
Good job, Dan.
Good job, Dan.
Thank you.
I only have a .16 on here because I'm trying to keep this like a nice flavor Addy. Because I have the tendency when I get an Addy to just bore it out, go wide open, huge clouds. But now that I have my Mutation X, like I can do that. I can do it just fine on my mechanical mod. With this, I'm trying to stay calm and have a nice flavor Addy, something that doesn't kill batteries right away, so this lasts even longer. And
How's it going back to the flavor?
Different.
Did you miss it?
I've been on cloud chasing for so long, I forgot what it was like to have a flavor Addy, and it's pretty good. I do miss it.
That's the nice thing about my tugboat is I can blow some pretty big clouds, but the flavor is amazing, as you guys know
So,
from watching the last episode.
With the game that we're
every
playing,
episode.
what sets off the game? So how do you lose this game? Kevin! So the game is Gary here touches his nose, and we all have to touch our nose. Last one to do it has to spin the wheel. So go ahead and spin.
Not rotten eggs or vomit. Yes.
Lime?
Lime or lawn clippings?
lawn clippings?
I feel really good about that one.
That'd be one of the green ones.
Oh, I have a feeling that's
I don't even care if it's lawn clippings.
I would rather eat that than.
That's lime.
Oh,
Wait.
One last line.
No, that's lawn clippings.
That's fantastic.
It's not bad.
this is way better than rotten eggs. I'm
Oh,
sure.
God.
Tomorrow morning, you're going to see Kevin just face down in the grass.
What grass?
Yeah, what grass?
They got dirt.
There's no grass in the high
They've got
Get a
dirt.
goat.
Not bad, though.
Oh, that's entertaining.
So I do have an update from last week. I did finally get my hands on a copy of The Evil Within, and I'm fairly upset with it on the aspect of performance. It has a 30 FPS or frames per second block on it, which you can't get rid of. So it goes on my computer super laggy. It's almost like impossible to play for the most part, especially like during cutscenes. Like the vocal sync is way different on the cutscenes with the mouths and whatnot, so it looks like you're watching like a Japanese movie with English language in
Dubbed
it.
over.
Yes, oh my god, it's hilarious.
That sucks.
And for the like sometimes on fast-paced cutscenes, it'll show just like a blank character model, and then the textures will just pop in out of nowhere. But I mean, I got past chapter 1, and I mean, if my computer ran it better, I'd be very happy with it, because from what I played, I want to play more of it,
Yeah.
but I kind of can't. I'm just going to wait till the new updates come out, and hopefully there'll be a lift on that 30 FPS
Probably.
block, and maybe it'll give me a little more room to play with the video settings, too.
You do play some really creepy games.
Thank you.
Now, is that game like a lot of jump scares, or does it have like kind
They
of
really
psychological
scare
stuff?
me just watching like the
For
previews
me,
of the game.
what I'm getting from it is it's like
It
a
scares
mixture
me.
of Outlast and Resident Evil, because it has some Resident Evil tones to it, because it's made by the original creator of Resident Evil. He's back and doing more survival horror games again. So I mean, the graphics are fantastic, though. I mean, hands down the best horror game graphically I've ever played. But yeah, it's got aspects of Outlast in it, but it has more of a Resident Evil feel to it, because you do get guns and you can also fight to protect yourself. But the weird thing is you have to burn the bodies after you kill them or they come back.
That'd be irritating.
Oh yeah, and you can only hold 5 matches.
Dan was trying to blow.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I was watching.
So,
Don't hate.
don't hate.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Back onto vaping. Ryan, would you say giant box mod is a status symbol?
So they're talking about today. I went into another shop to pick up the chuff tip for this atomizer, which is nice. I like it a whole lot, but they didn't have any here that would fit this guy. So I went to another shop to pick some up, and I walked in the door and I was a god. Everyone wanted to hold it and see it and wanted me to open it up and show it to them. They wanted to see a cloud off of it. They wanted to try it.
Show it to him with the batteries
Oh, yeah.
now. Now that it's all together and yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it. Everyone wanted a piece of me when I walked in there because they saw that thing, and it kind of made me mad because of how cliquey some shops can be. So it was like, why? Like, why is this making me Mr. Cool? You know? But it was definitely a head turn.
Dude, look at it.
Everybody looked at it.
Look at it.
Yeah, I mean, how
Okay,
can you
I
not?
like the decal you're rocking on the front though.
Oh, my Vape-Out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am excited to take this to VapeCon because something that the guy at the shop mentioned was he goes, I would love to have one of those at like VapeCon or ECC because you're walking around all day burning through batteries and then it dies at the end. You know, you got to go buy a battery or find a charger or something, find a plug. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with this one because I've been on it all day and still strong.
Well, and at
really
VapeCon,
strong.
even if you find a plug-in, you have to sit by your battery for 4 hours for it to charge, which is
So you
pretty.
sit there and look like a bum.
Think someone
or
will take
something.
it?
I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, that's true.
We've had stuff taken out of our shop, so I wouldn't put it past anybody to find one on the ground at ECC and snatch it or.
And is
VapeCon.
that
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Is that
Yeah.
a working LED light?
It's a working LED light. Show off here for the camera.
You fancy, huh?
Oh, you fancy, huh?
That way you know when he's hitting it and when he's fake hitting it.
I'm still waiting for my box mod to be finished, so other than this one, I'm still super jelly of his custom one.
Yeah, one of the guys I was talking to at the shop, he asked me how much it cost to build it. All in all, the parts were like $30. You know, we pulled the 510 off of an old ohm reader and then whatever we found at Radio Shack and things like that. The guy offered to give me $60 right there to build him one, and then the rest of $100, so another $40 when it was done. I told him no.
I would too.
And then he was asking how much it would take to buy this, and I just told him no.
No, just no.
Didn't he get he said he'd give you $250 for it because you said, well, this and this, it costs about this.
Yeah, with the batteries and the atomizer and all that, it would be $150 for probably the batteries and the atomizer altogether, and like $110, and then the box itself, so like $150 for everything in parts, and he offered $250. I said no.
You almost kind of led him to believe that you'd sell it for $250, and then he said,
Yeah,
okay, I'll do it, and you're like, no, I'm not going to do it.
So what you're saying is, I could have built one for $250 and you turned him away.
I hope you don't build it for $250.
Yeah, because that would cost a lot of money just to build a box. You'd have to sell
No.
it
What he's saying is he could.
Never mind.
He's asking if he could.
for. We know.
What he's saying is if it were in the.
Don't get angry.
Actually, I'm not getting
Shut
it
up.
either. I'm going to give up on that one because I don't know what he's saying.
I said if he could build it for $250.
No, he's saying if he
Scaring me, man.
He's saying if he could build it for as little as he does and sell it for that much is basically what he was going
No,
for.
I understand that, but never mind.
Yeah, it was a joke.
He was
I
with
think we're
me.
beating
Yeah.
a dead horse here.
Yeah,
Good.
It
well,
is fucking fantastic.
he's not dead. Oh,
I can't look away from Gary.
I'm afraid you're going to touch your nose.
oh, it's funny.
Even if I go to scratch my nose, I know it's going to set off you.
It
It
did.
Wow,
did.
wow, why you gotta cost
Yeah,
that?
I know.
that was very,
Jeez.
very.
Call me a
sorry,
horse. You deserved it.
Actually,
That was mean. I'm sorry.
He
I
called you a
apologize
horse.
for
when you were
that.
beating it, you called him a dead horse.
Yeah.
I apologize for that. I was being mean. I didn't mean it.
On other news, there's a new mod that just came out. We're very excited to receive. It's the Gladiator by Third Vape Concept, and hopefully we'll have some news on that in a future podcast and maybe even a nice little review for it. But it's very exciting and it's a very beautiful mod, and looking forward to having it.
You guys ever fallen asleep at work?
What'd you call it?
Yes.
Sorry. What'd you call it?
Gladiator?
Okay.
Gladiator.
Yeah. Yes.
What happened? Like,
I used to work at a bowling alley, and you'd sit in the back office, and they let you do homework and stuff while you're waiting for, machines to break down to fix, outer ranges or a bunch of different stuff there. And yeah, there's times where it's really boring, and there's a desk back there, and you put your head down, and the speaker's pretty loud though, so it wakes you up.
Oh, okay. I was working in a hospital.
That does not.
I fell asleep on the Ebola table.
Now I was awake for a really long time. I had probably been awake for over 48 hours. But I basically, because I was working night shift, so I woke up the afternoon of Friday and then worked Friday night to Saturday morning, stayed awake, went Saturday night, stayed awake, went Sunday night. Well, on that Sunday night when I was working, I was so tired. I was just doing data input on the computer, and I thought I blinked, but apparently not, because when I opened my eyes again, I realized that there were like 400-letter Q's on the entry. Just completely straight up and down. I asked people if they noticed I was asleep, and they said no.
Wow.
I was just...
Says the guy who learns from sleeping in class.
Apparently, yeah.
Astronomy, no sleep.
Osmosis.
You're learning about the stars?
Osmosis
yeah,
go.
in my dreams.
I just YouTube,
Wormhole with Morgan
Beyond,
Freeman.
Or,
has
some
his-
Morgan Freeman.
He has his head
Morgan Freeman just makes everything seem
Where
clear.
are we going with this?
His voice, man.
Head in the clouds?
He can explain anything and it makes sense.
His narrative voice is just amazing.
I don't know.
There's not many voices that compete with
He can
that.
explain to you the
like,
Dan,
actual.
I would ask
here
Dan if
today.
he's ever fallen asleep,
Nope.
but I think in the line of work he does, he'd be dead.
Yeah.
What?
Have you ever fallen asleep at a job?
At a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What job?
What happened?
Well, okay, when I was in the military, I'd fallen asleep under a truck.
Yeah.
What?
Motor T, right?
Like, of course, they get you up at retarded hours of the morning.
Yeah.
He says
So-
truck, it's really a guard shack.
So we'd go to the motor pool and we'd have to work on the trucks in the morning. So, like, literally half the squad would just kind of tie their hands up underneath the truck and fall asleep. Just,
That's brilliant.
Excellent.
So if anyone looked under real quick, they have their hands up there.
yeah. And the motor pool sergeant would be like, "Hey, what are you doing under there?" And they're like, "Oh, just working on the whatever."
Just working on this, my hands not able to move.
There was one when I was going through boot camp, and there,
It's clever.
religious rights in boot camp and in the military in general are super lenient on stuff. If something's going on with your religion, you have to practice it. They have to let you, So, and you can't get in trouble for practicing religion. They're not allowed to get you in trouble for that. There was a guy who was supposed to be sitting post for watch in the middle of the night, because you always have to have a watch, someone awake watching the door, basically. And he had a foot injury or something, so he was on a chair. And they told him in the first place, if you fall asleep, you're going to be in huge trouble. So apparently he was dead asleep, head down, had a book open that he was supposed to be studying, snoring. And an RDC walked in, who are the drill sergeants of the Navy. Walks in, looks at him, looks underneath, waves hands in front of his face, dead asleep. Stands up next to him, goes, "Hey, recruit!" And he goes, "Amen." And then the RDC goes, "God damn it!" and walks out of the room. Couldn't do anything because he woke up and said amen, like he was praying.
Genius.
Brilliance.
That's awesome.
Oh, genius
talk
at its
about
finest.
training yourself to
Yeah.
You had chance. Ryan still didn't do it.
I almost jabbed my finger up my nose getting there.
He's all up.
Does in the nose count?
One of us going to end the night with a black eye.
Oh.
What is it?
Chocolate pudding or canned dog?
Oh yeah, which one? The black one?
Chocolate pudding
Or the brown
canned
one?
dog
That's the
food?
brown one.
Purple.
It's the purplish brown one. The one that looks like
I'm
the
picking
photo.
your fate. No, it's
That's it.
black.
Is that it? That was it.
That was black.
That was it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
this
it.
one.
Whatever.
The anticipation's killing me.
I know.
I don't know what it is.
It's probably dog food.
Chewing. Does it
What is
taste?
pudding?
Does it taste
Canned
like
dog
pudding?
food or pudding?
Pudding.
Serious?
He's just saying that.
That's what I thought too with the lion.
The odds are getting worse, though.
Still
Yeah.
pudding?
The odds are getting way worse.
I'm having anxiety.
Now I forgot
about
what I was
this.
talking
How do you
about.
think I feel?
Oh, anyways, so there was a cloud comp today. A group on Facebook, High Desert Cloud Chasers, put on a High Desert Cloud Chasing cloud comp. It was up in Barstow, and apparently it was a very good turnout. They had very good prizes donated to them. And it's awesome that just a group could put on an event like that instead of like a shop or someone else. So that was awesome. Shout out to them for hosting an event. Good job, guys.
Have you guys ever participated in the video submission cloud comps?
Mm-hmm. Kevin has.
Yeah.
What are
Kevin
those
won.
like? Like,
He took second.
I mean, but does it feel like people could cheat in that with like lighting and things like that?
They made it very specific.
Yes.
I mean, you have to blow it at a certain angle. You can't blow it at the camera. It has to be across the camera.
90 degrees. You got
You
to
have
be
to be
70 feet
70
away.
feet back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because I feel like it'd be really easy to
Yes.
cheat that stuff with like.
Well,
the
if you
correct
put a
lighting
bright
and
light
things like
behind
that.
you on the camera, it's definitely going to look like a bigger cloud.
Yeah.
We should have had a spotlight below
should.
so it shined up at the
Yeah.
cloud.
I'm also wondering like how much they know about video editing, because I can think of a couple of ways that I can make the cloud look much bigger and thicker with video editing.
Off a phone camera?
Oh no, not a phone. Is that how
Nobody's
they
going
do
to
it?
let you enter a video
Most of
cloud
them.
comp
Okay.
anymore.
Yeah, no. Disqualify Ryan.
I mean, I've never done
He's
one.
gonna be the asshole.
Like, I'm just curious more because like I wouldn't want to get cheated, you know. Oh, Kevin.
Again?
Wait, was it Kevin or Dan?
It was
I don't know.
Dan.
Was it?
Oh,
I thought it was Kevin. Okay, it was probably Dan.
Poor Dan.
Gonna be going out
Rotten
this all
eggs.
night.
Rotten eggs. Rotten eggs. Rotten eggs. Which one is it on?
That
Rotten eggs.
sucks.
Oh, God, Dan, you poor bastard.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No?
We already ate two of the rotten
Two
egg
of the rotten
ones.
eggs are out.
Oh,
If
man.
I throw up, I'm throwing up on you.
We got a convenient.
Your odds are pretty
bucket
good.
right here.
Yeah, your odds are pretty good.
Better
but
than theirs were.
What
the
is it?
second someone gags, I'm
Rotten
out.
egg.
I don't even like buttered popcorn.
It'll be better than rotten eggs.
That's true.
Not much.
Trust me. Trust me. It'll be much better than rotten eggs.
I don't even have anything to drink. This is fair.
Why not?
Oh, that's just going to make it worse. Oh, my God, I'm ready to freaking run a mile now.
I can't do
you, sir.
this.
Just do
You'll
it.
be fine.
Do it.
Just do it quick.
Do it quick. Make it happen.
I am ready to
Everybody's
get
waiting.
up
They're
and freaking
waiting.
run. Oh, my God.
Chew with the front of your teeth so it doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
Oh,
You can.
Too late now. That was
Rotten
bad
egg?
popcorn.
You can spit it
Was
out.
that rotten egg?
You can spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out.
It's pretty bad.
You are a
You swallow
trooper.
it?
What a champ!
Oh, my
Are you
God.
sure it was rotten eggs or you just...
No, I smell it.
What a champ.
Although it's not as bad as you guys said it was.
Are you serious?
I smell it. It's horrible.
Ooh, I was getting ready to book it. Oh, my God.
That's right.
You can finish that off.
Anyways,
What?
Just thinking about the rotten egg thing again is.
Oh, my God.
you okay?
Yeah.
Let's jump into a review.
Yeah, review.
If I get
Stingray
to
X,
go
go.
again, it's somebody else's
Way
turn,
to give me
'cause
a nice
I'm, like,
introduction
not paying
here.
attention at all.
Today, we're going to be giving a review on the Stingray X. Do you know who it's made by?
Infinite.
Made by Infinite. Stingray X clone, made by Infinite. It's actually one of the better Stingray clones that I've seen.
Oh, my God. It's probably one of the better Stingray clones I've ever had. Infinite, hands down, has the best Stingray clones. Like, you can't go any... Like, H-Cigar, I mean, they're good with their Nemesis, but Infinite has the Stingray X. And any Stingray, for that matter. Really? All right, so, Stingray X.
I think I retasted my vape. That was weird.
I did that too when he walked in the shop today. I was hiding, waiting for him to come in, and I had it aimed for him. As soon as he walked in the door, I blasted him
Yeah,
in
and
the
I had like
face.
5 things in my hand, so I'm like,
Including this box. I would have felt really bad if he dropped this.
Very rude.
It was awesome.
I'm in the middle of doing my review.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so the... Sorry. Okay,
Anyways, back on the Stingray.
so the Infinite Stingray X is a 304 stainless steel sleeve over
fault.
a oxygen-free copper inner sleeve. So you're getting all copper to copper connection. What are you doing?
I'm raising my hand.
Here's a question.
Question?
Oxygen-free copper? Mm-hmm. What does that imply?
I don't know, it's just really high-quality copper, I guess. But it's more than likely just China copper, but they said it's oxygen-free copper.
It takes a lot more to corrode it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 304 stainless steel. You got a standard 510. You have stock in here. You have magnets, but I busted my magnets. And what I used to fix this will be shown in my Ghetto Vaping with Gary segment later. You have your standard lock ring like most Stingrays have. You have a nice Stingray engraved logo in there. The top cap is recessed, which is kind of weird, but at the same sense, I like it for reasons like my iGo W. For some reason, it fits flush if my threads want to cooperate. There we go. You also have copper threads on the 510 connection, so you have better conductivity for the negative connection. But when you put the iGo on there, it actually almost looks like it's part of that top cap.
Pretty sweet.
Very cool.
But I do have problems building on it with like my tugboat, for instance, because it will tilt and move, which is scary. I have had so many scares with it. You put it on there and you start building. You can have it on there nice and tight, but as you can see, it wiggles.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And it's
I
scary.
was thinking the same thing.
But you also have silver-plated copper connections on both the top. If I can get it undone. Screw it. You look down the tube. Yeah, silver-plated copper connections on both the positive and... What?
Nothing. Just looking down the tube.
Wow, you guys, get your head out of the gutter. Jesus.
You guys. I believe that was only
Adopted the
Ryan.
gutter. I was born in it.
Yeah, it's not really anything special.
Very rude. Very rude.
Such rude.
It's such rude.
Wow.
Most wow.
They also redesigned the switch on the Stingray X as to the old one, so it's more of like a Nemesis style, and it actually does fit a Nemesis. My dad has a copper Nemi at home, and I actually tried putting the switch on it, and it actually fits. Threads right on.
Cool.
Very
Why are
close.
your fingers wet?
Because there's juice all over them.
It looks awkward. Anyway,
But yeah, this thing has a really, really low voltage drop compared to some mods.
it does. Better than
The AR for
my
sure.
AR.
Right now I have a .07 parallel 20 gauge 4-wrap sleeper on here. Freaking thing hits like a tank. It's wonderful.
I thought it hit like a truck.
It hits like a tank. That's how much better it hits.
Doesn't it hit like a dream?
Hits like a dream. Hits like a tank. Whatever you want to use. I don't care.
Doesn't it hit like a mod?
Have you ever been hit by a tank?
No.
So
I ran
not
into a tank
yet.
once.
Are we
Run-
really
running
going
too
into
fast.
this?
So on a scale from 1 to 10, Gary.
Is that your whole review, or do you have more to add to it? Or
I mean, there's still my pros and cons with it.
Yeah, let's hear those.
Sure.
Well, obviously one of my cons would have to be the magnets breaking easily, and the fact that my atomizer, when I'm trying to build on it, wiggles.
that is odd.
And it, for some reason, even if I'm not taking this thing apart all the time, it's always getting patinaed in here. Like I start getting like a green patina. You can actually see some remnants of it inside right there. Which is really strange because, like I said, I don't really take this mod apart. I clean it maybe once a week with really fine steel wool. Just clean all the threads on it. That's all I have to clean. It's just really, really nice. It's a really low maintenance mod. That's one of my pros on here. Because most copper mods, they patina and you have to polish them because I have like an OCD with it. This, I don't have to worry about it because that's really the only exposed copper down there, button, and that little tiny accent ring right there. So it's really good for the people that don't want a high maintenance copper mod. It hits really well. The throw on it when it had the magnets on it was nice, but you had to always lock it. With that, I don't have to lock it ever. Even in my pocket. I have
Don't
never
break the
once had a
tape.
pocket fire since I had to...
Sorry
put
for
my
the
little-
loud pounding.
Sorry about that.
I'll try not
I'm
to
just
do
trying to make an
I
example.
think he would say that. Usually.
Anyways.
Anyway,
It also has, with the new upgrade I did to the Switch, it has almost like a 6-pound, 4-pound, 5-pound pull, somewhere around that area. It's really a hard pull. I think it's harder than the rig, in my opinion.
Well, the rig, I think, is a 4-pound pull. So,
4
yes.
pounds. So yeah, it's 5 or 6
Did you measure
pounds. No, I have nothing to measure it with. I'm just guesstimating.
do you have anything that weighs 5 pounds?
No, that's not how you test
No,
it.
I'm just kidding.
I do.
Oh, shit.
Jeez,
Is that a 5-pound weight?
But yeah, that's really about all I have to say about it. I have to say, it is one of my favorite clones I've had. I know I say that about pretty much any clone I've had, except for that flip clone that I had.
And we touched on this before, I think, on one of our other podcasts. But yeah, you traded your flip for that, which, in my opinion, for
Was
you,
a total come up.
big time.
You were the one that pushed me to do it because you were telling me you have to do that trade, dude. You are stupid if you don't. Basically, you were giving me that
didn't-
look.
Yeah.
You were giving me that look like you better do it, dude, or I'm gonna jump over this counter and knock some sense into you.
With words.
With words.
not
words.
fists.
Yeah, he really wouldn't jump over the counter either.
So out of
It's really tall.
out of all the clones that I've had, I have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. I have had no major issues or complications with it.
Very cool.
I do fear that this 510 will get stripped eventually, though.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what it kind of sounds like is happening. Is maybe where the 510 is connected in there is maybe.
Well, it also has to
Strip it
do
a
with
little bit.
the fact that the tugboat's positive post is long.
Yeah.
If it was just a little shorter, it'd be able to go sit down there flush and it wouldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just got that tiny bit of room to play.
That huge 510 on the tugboat. Great.
I know it's ridiculous, but it's amazing.
My tobe sits flush.
I do really enjoy the mod. I would buy a real one. I honestly would. I'd buy a real one of those and a real black copper Stingray.
I would buy an AR cannon if I had the money for it.
What are they, like $250 or something like that?
200.
I think I'm going to get one, but I really kind of want to wait for the brass one.
Yeah, me too.
After seeing yours. I kind of want the stainless steel one to match my AR, but...
What do you think, Donovan?
I think it's pretty solid. The top threadings are copper, I noticed. And to be honest, from looking at them, the reason it wiggles back and forth, I think they're starting to strip out.
Yeah, that's the one thing that worries me. And I don't have...
So you just got to be careful when you're building on it.
I can go get the hybrid connection for it. It's like $2 or $3 or something like that. I can always just get it for it.
I guess that's the standard thing with copper, though, is it's real soft, so it does tend to strip out real easy. So you just got to be careful with it. So like when you're putting your crazy builds on there, just try not to wrench on it.
It's so hard not to, though. But I mean, what do you think of that pull on that switch, though?
I think that it's not factory standard.
Well, speaking of that, we could probably jump into the Ghetto Vaping with Gary. Side note, though, I won't be here next week. That's going to happen because I have to... Ghetto Vaping with Gary.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Vape-Out Podcast. This is Gary with my Ghetto Vaping with Gary segment. And this week, I am going to be making a spring out of a rubber condom for drip tips. Take that rice pin out. Don't want to lose that. See? Right there. Simple condom. It keeps it from the button from getting hot. It also keeps the pull on it a lot tighter, so you have more resistance with it, which is fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys, all of you, how I make one. So first of all, you got to make sure it'll fit, like so. Fits perfect. So now what you got to do is cut it. You don't want it very long. Let me move my mod out of the way. You don't want to cut it very long. You want it kind of short. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to tighten your switch all the way down. So even that right there, that might actually be a little too long. Put the flat spot right there. Oh yeah, that's way too long. Then you can't push it down. So what you got to do now is cut it again. So about right there should be about good. About 1/4 inch or so. And you just put it around there, like so. See, it's just barely sticking out. Sits flush with there, and you can still push it down. So yeah, it really, really helps out with like hot builds. Like if you're like me and you like to vape cloud comp builds all day. See how it just barely comes over the rim? And you just put it back on your mod. Now with my silicone spring, you really gotta push on there. That's at least a 6-pound pull. I mean, it's ridiculous how tight that pull is. It's nice though. So there you go. Vapes like a train. Also, I've got like a .06 20 gauge parallel sleeper 4 wrap on here, which once again I had to do one of my ghetto segments with, where I had to actually file the negative posts on it so it would actually fit, and it still doesn't fit properly. I might either have to drill them out or I'm going to have to do some more filing. This trick I'll have to give a shout out to Flawless Vapor Store for, because the builder there was actually the one that told me about it, and I actually gave it a try myself, and it fixed my problem because I busted my magnets in here. So it's ghetto and it works. I mean, if you busted a mod and you don't have another spring or a magnet for it, this is the trick to do. So thank you for tuning in to Ghetto Vaping with Gary. Enjoy the rest of the podcast and have a great day.
Good. I thought your finger was hovering over the trash can icon.
Is it recording?
Is now.
Should we face it this way now?
Well, I don't think we have anything else to show, but just in case.
You're probably asking yourself, what did I just watch?
Is that what you're asking yourself?
Yes.
So, all right. So you made basically a makeshift spring out of the rubber.
Yep.
From what was the black pieces you were using?
The black pieces are nipples from the juice bottles.
Like from one of these?
Yes.
Okay, and the white ones were from like the tip condoms for when you're doing testers?
Honestly,
What's better, the white or the black?
The black ones I think are a lot better because
Why is that?
they're a little softer?
Yeah, they're actually a little softer than the white ones. You guys are.
But while I'm spinning this, on a serious note, that's probably one of the cooler and probably one of the best things I've seen out of the Ghetto Vaping with Gary scene.
It's pretty
Did you
interesting.
This is probably the most
Yeah, I did
resourceful.
Where we got it?
This is probably the most resourceful thing I've seen. So if you melt
like
your
if-
spring, you
I've
got
never done
something
it
you
before. I'm gonna
replace
check
it
it
real
out.
quick.
So shout out to you, dude at Flawless Vapes, who gave us that idea. It's pretty cool. I tried it for a little bit.
What do you think?
Mine was too hard on my AR.
I like it. It's not bad.
Lime or lawn clippings?
Really? I didn't see you spin that. You cheated.
Dan did.
Did you spin it, Dan?
I mean, honestly,
The long clippings isn't even that bad.
The copper spring that you built for me does have a little bit harder of a pull on it, but
That's also a smaller piece. That was kind of like the runt of the family right
It tastes
there.
like straight grass.
it's
I'm just scratching my nose.
It's way
Calm
better.
down.
it's not bad.
It's way better than.
I don't know if I would keep it there just because I don't know. I have a problem trusting it, but I mean,
I said
You don't like?
you've been on it for a while, right?
I've been on it now for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just feel that ridiculous pull on there.
I don't think it's stronger than the rig.
I think it is.
It's actually pretty easy to push.
That's on one of the easier ones. That's actually the black nipple ones. If I had the white one in there, you wouldn't barely be able to push it.
The white one's harder.
For some reason, I don't understand.
I mean, I like it. It's brilliant. I think I would.
Damn it.
Oh!
Are you trying to get me or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
No, that was him.
Every time someone's a jerk to
Okay,
me, I'm going to do that.
I like it. I'm not going to use it right away. I'm probably going to stick with my copper spring.
Canned dog food, is it?
But
Yeah.
I'll probably keep it in mind for a backup because that's pretty resourceful.
It's ingenious.
I love this game when it's
you
not
have,
me.
You have a bunch of mods that just don't have, or like you have a bunch of mods, but you broke a spring in it, or you don't have a replacement magnet. So I mean,
I'm hoping
you
this
have one
is
of them,
canned pudding.
and you have it.
Wait, you mean chocolate pudding?
Yeah, whatever.
Or do you want canned dog food?
Everyone's got one of these laying around that they could just cut up because it's old or whatnot.
Dog food, isn't it?
Hold it down, Donovan, please. I really don't feel like running. Hold it down, Donovan. Come on, buddy.
Before
You
he
can do
runs
it.
to the trash can.
No, it's chocolate pudding.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did it take that long?
Donovan's
kidding.
Like
Because I'm so scared that it's going to be horrible.
Donovan's like so much win.
I still haven't gotten a horrible one.
But on a
I have.
But straight up, this is probably one of the best, quick, easy,
You
cheap
want to get a horrible one?
fixes when you're in a pinch. Like, you can go to any vape
come
shop
on.
at their flavor bar, and the little disposable tip that they give you or throw away, you can
This
keep
is for
and
you.
use.
What do we got?
Butter popcorn rotten eggs.
Okay, grab it for me. I don't know which one it is.
He's getting a butter
Yeah,
popcorn one.
it was.
Watch you know his luck. He'll get the butter.
That better be rotten eggs.
It's a pretty good little fix.
Oh God, I
Watch, they're
can't believe
all
I had to
rotten
sit
eggs.
around next to him and smell that.
Probably butter popcorn.
Butter popcorn.
God darn it! Come on,
Come
We
on!
ate all the freaking rotten
spin again.
Oh my God!
barf.
Oh,
Peach or barf?
yes!
Let's do it.
Which one is that?
That's the like peach colored one with the red spots in it. I see why they did that. Oh.
So what is this one?
Barf or peach?
Barf
Wait,
or
hold on, hold
peach?
on.
All right.
Yeah, that's barf
So
or
we're
peach.
going in 3, 2, 1. Or no?
We're already gone.
We've already been going. Vomit.
Peach.
Oh, what?
Let's
Serious? I want you to spin until you get a bad one.
Those are going to be gone.
Let's just keep going.
Same
Yes.
barf or peach. Come on, your 50-50 chances of running out there, Ryan.
Eat it.
This is it. This is the winner right here. Got
Want to
it.
win a chicken dinner?
Yeah.
Should I be concerned?
You know the garbage can.
Should I be concerned?
It tastes like barf.
Is it like acid, like acid?
Oh. Don't do that again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
It's like playing Cruel and Sick. This game is hilarious.
It feels like I threw up in my mouth.
That smells so bad. It smells so bad.
Now I'm gonna have to like keep my freaking hand over my shirt.
That one's pretty bad.
Oh my god, I can fucking smell it still.
Can you smell it, really?
All right. On that note,
Oh man.
I think we should finish it up here in this
Please.
podcast.
I'm glad you manned up and didn't spit it out.
Oh my god, I know.
I think Gary needs one
That
before we end. As long as it's not rotten eggs or barf.
that full on tasted like barf.
Here's our.
Fucking hateful.
Do it.
Man up, we've all done it. Come
Do it
on.
for the people, Gary.
All right. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Vape-Out Podcast.
Wait.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
Stand by.
That's not bad. Stinky socks or Tutti Frutti?
Yeah, it's probably not bad.
Oh god.
No, the other one. Don't give him that one.
Oh fuck.
All right, go.
Excuse my
Gotta
swearing.
just do it. Watch it be Tutti Frutti. That was Tutti Frutti.
Nope.
Dirty socks.
Yep.
Dirty socks. How's that?
All right.
We gotta see the rest of his face. Hold on. We'll finish in just 1 second.
That was not Tutti Frutti.
Are you gonna make it?
Was it?
Okay.
Was it Footy Tooty?
But
On that note, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it, guys. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Next time, or until next time, Vapor's gonna vape.
Kevin, I can't see shit, dude.
I got you, bro.
Thanks.